quarterback there because he's better than anybody they got on their depth chart.
I agree.
There's a few NFL teams out there right now that he could start for today.
Yeah. I agree with you, but I think where he would be more successful at if he got a chance, if he just saying if he went to Seattle and Russell Wilson gets hurt.
That's the only way he gets a chance.
I think he's the perfect guy for that. I mean, for Seattle, it's just the perfect storm for your backup quarterback right now, where you can get a guy who's really capable of being a starter in this league to be your backup.
Well, he fits the system too,
and that's what I mean. He fits their system perfectly.
Yeah, he's almost a Russell Wilson clone.
Copy of Russell Wilson.
Really
exactly.
is.
Yeah,
he really
exactly.
is. But I could see him in Seattle as a backup. But like I said, if he really wanted a starting job, I mean, why doesn't Houston take a chance on him? Why doesn't Cleveland take a chance? Cleveland of all teams, I mean, that's where quarterbacks go to die. Colin Kaepernick's the only quarterback I can see having success in Cleveland. Because even if he goes 1-15 as a Cleveland quarterback, he's still going to put up decent numbers. He did it in San Francisco. He threw 16 touchdowns and 4 interceptions last year for a horrible San Francisco 49ers team. Those numbers are awesome.
Yeah, those are good numbers.
Those are great numbers.
If he didn't take a knee during the anthem last year, he would have been one of the top quarterbacks in free agency. Yeah. I really believe that.
I do too.
I really do. I think because of what he did to stand up for something he believed in. And he got punished for it. He's being persecuted for it right now.
And if you're an NFL GM, you're just trying to make your roster better. It doesn't matter what type of player it is. Colin Kaepernick is a stand-up guy. And this is a guy, if I had a daughter, I would let him date her. Right. He is a stand-up dude. He donates lots of time and lots of money to all kinds of charities throughout the world.
He does.
I mean, he's getting blackballed a little bit by these scouts and GMs saying he cares more about his activism than he does about football. I think that's bull. Yeah. First of all, he needs that money to help with his activism.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what pays for his activism.
Exactly.
Being a football player.
I'm sorry. This is not a Ricky Williams situation where he wants to smoke weed and go visit Tibet and hang out with the Dalai Lama. Yeah, this is not that kind of situation at all. Colin Kaepernick has a good head on his shoulders. He's very active in the community.
And he takes a lot of crap.
Yes, he does.
And he doesn't ever. I mean, I give him credit because
he's the most persecuted quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, you could say that about him and really mean that.
Yes, and really mean it. Yes.
Unlike somebody else who's using that phrase right now.
Exactly. That's where I got it from.
Yeah. I can't believe I heard that. I wanted to throw up.
Me too. I actually threw up in my mouth a little bit.
That's what I was like, oh my God.
But yeah, I just don't get the whole Colin Kaepernick thing. And I wish the Cowboys would sign him as a backup because we don't have a decent backup right now.
Yeah.
Stephen McGee, come on. Really? As far as Ryan, I thought Ryan Fitzpatrick's career was over.
So did I. I mean, the Bucs were the last team
I thought he was going the way of Jay Cutler and Tony Romo. I really did.
Like I said, I really only hope that this brings in Nick Mangold. I mean, now that there's,
here's the good thing about
how close were they? You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to say. Ryan Fitzpatrick, now he's on a Buccaneers roster and he's in a uniform. He's got Jason Light's ear. And I played with Nick Mangold.
Nick Mangold, you need a center. You go get this guy, man.
Yes.
So I'm really hoping that's what this leads to. I really am.
But another thing that surprised me, too, is the fact that you went out and signed a backup quarterback over a running back. There's no, I figured you guys signed somebody.
They are completely sold, and I'm not. But Jason Light is completely sold on Doug Martin, Jacquez Rogers, and then the new kid we drafted. Nichols, yeah.
Out of Boise State.
Nichols is gonna be on the injured list before Doug Martin comes back. That's my prediction.
You're gonna snag somebody off somebody's roster. You have to. You have to.
Yeah. They can't bank on these three guys.
Well, right now you're with Doug Martin suspended.
Jacquez Rogers is the only one I see playing the whole season.
Right, but you only have two backs on your roster right now. You got to fill that depth chart.
I know. You need three. Yeah. So they have to sign somebody.
Yeah, the Buccaneers are the only one with a depleted running back depth chart right now with only two guys.
And I mean, this team has potential to go to the Super Bowl, literally.
And Jacquez Rogers, he was a waiver wire pickup from Atlanta, wasn't he? And then you got a fifth-round running back.
And then Doug Martin.
But I'm not counting Doug.
No, I'm not.
I can't count Doug till week 4.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not even counting on him, period, this year. I told you I'm not sold on Doug Martin. I think Doug Martin has a horrible season this year. I really do.
And I think he's going to bounce back.
I don't. I think he has a horrible year. I think he comes back in week 4 and he doesn't run for over 100 yards. I'll say he might run for 100 yards maybe 2 or 3 times.
See, I'm thinking last year was a wake-up call for Doug Martin.
I hope so.
And this was basically strike 2, and he knows if he messes up one more time, he's done. Probably out of the league.
But the one thing I've learned about situations like this, and at least from my experience of things, is if somebody's gone down a troubled road, it's very, very, very unlikely they're going to bounce back. I just don't see it very often.
But when they do, it's a great story.
And when they do it, and
Here's a great.
Just so everybody knows, I am pulling for him.
Yeah.
I mean, believe me, I'm the biggest Bucs fan there is. So I just don't have the confidence in him as from a business point of view. I don't have the confidence in that man. And I don't know him personally, not at all. But I just, from what I've seen and what I know, this has got disaster written all over it. Especially with the depleted offensive line.
I'm just hoping he's kind of like a Chris Carter. Remember Chris Carter with the Eagles? I mean, he had an alcohol problem. He was kind of a trouble player. Buddy Ryan couldn't get along with him. They flip into the Vikings. He cleans up his act, goes to rehab, and he becomes this great wide receiver.
Yeah,
I'm kind of hoping that happens with Doug Martin. But it's a different situation, too, though. We're talking alcohol and Adderall.
Yeah.
How addicting is Adderall? I don't know. I've never taken the drug. I don't really know much about it.
In my opinion, Adderall falls if you want to label things, it falls in the label of a prescription drug. Because it pretty much is a prescription drug. It's not a street drug.
And it's like caffeine pills, right? It makes you uppity.
Yes.
Right?
But I've got a really personal beef with prescription drugs. I really do. I think the drug companies have robbed America, and it's just my point of view. I see my mother pay all this money every week. We go to Publix, and she has to dish out all this money, and sometimes I do it for her, when I have the extra cash. But it's really a shame that that's what this country has come down to. And then even yesterday with the death of Chris Cornell, now I'm finding out this morning prescription drugs had to play in that.
Yeah.
So it's just prescription drugs are just bad things, man.
Right.
Until people realize this and until the drug companies, they do something about the drug companies, we're going to have these kind of problems forever.
Right.
Just saying. And that's where I believe this kind of led to with Doug Martin.
Well, I think with Doug Martin, he needs the proper support system, number one. First of all, who's supplying him with these drugs?
Absolutely.
All right?
Absolutely.
Number one, eliminate those people from his life.
And the Bucs need to do, and just real quick on this with the whole Adderall thing, the Bucs right now, or should have done this 8 months ago when it came out, full investigation. Find out where it's coming from, because this is not the first time Adderall's come up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They had a problem with this about 4 years ago, where they had about 4 or 5 guys on the defense that were taking Adderall. I can't remember the names right now, to be honest. I'd have to actually look it up. Okay. But they've had a problem with this in the past. So where is this thing coming from? You got to nip it in the butt now. And I mean it, because this is, like I said, this is a very, very serious thing. Yeah. And if they take it lightly, it's just going to keep building up. So they definitely need to do an investigation. They should have done an investigation, find out where it's coming from, and make sure it doesn't happen anymore.
No doubt.
Because that's just not good.
All right, we'll take our final break and come back, and we'll talk a little fantasy baseball on 1070 NBC Sports. Welcome back to the Larry Timko Show on 1070 NBC Sports with my co-host Bill Siebert, broadcasting live from our Harbor Nissan studios. Got a few minutes left, talk a little baseball before we get to our fantasy baseball picks, though. Don't forget, tomorrow, iHeart Day at Charlotte Sports Park, as we have the Stone Crabs taking on the Bradenton Marauders. Free admission to everybody. Yes, free tickets. Gates open at 2. Game starts at 3. After the game, we're going to do a candy drop for the kids. We're going to have a helicopter hovering over the field, dumping candy all over the place. We're also going to have autographs with the players, tons of vendors on site. It's going to be a great time. It's all brought to you by Port Charlotte Honda, Volkswagen, and Sky Academy of Englewood and Venice. All right, how did you do in FanDuel last night, Bill?
Oh, not good last night. I mean, I was doing, actually, I did all right. I was in the money. I tried to do a couple qualifiers last night. And I was in the money for a while in one of them. And at the end of the night, I slipped right out. I missed the money by about 8 points.
I've been weird. I didn't play last night.
I had a rough night as far as the 10 o'clock games went. Yep. And then I did not see that kid from Toronto. Hold on, I'll tell you his name here in a second. Had a huge game. He's the young rookie that Toronto had. Cisalani.
Okay.
Scored 34 points, 34.9 last night. He had a double, a home run, 2 runs scored, and 3 RBIs. He was an outfielder that cost $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
That was the play of the day right there, 4% over.
No doubt. Tonight, I'm liking Chris Davis against Aaron Sanchez. He's hitting .444 with 4 home runs and only 18 at-bats against him. So he's kind of got his number.
I've got a pitcher.
Oh, yeah?
Alex Wood. And it's not Chris Sale. I was going to say I got a pitcher that's not Chris Sale, but he's very Chris Sale-like. I
did an Alex Wood lineup. Yes. I also did a Chris Sale lineup. And I also did one with a young guy. I have to call up my fan.
And I like the Rangers. I like stacking the Rangers tonight. I think the Phillies could be a good stack. Even the Astros. I like the Astros, stacking the Astros tonight against Cleveland and Trevor Bauer. And I think that could be your low-owned stack right there is Houston.
I'm thinking possibly Rays Yankees tonight. Rays are scoring tons of
runs.
The
Yankees have been the last. I love now. Don't get me wrong. I love what the Yankees have done all year. But
against
the last
Alex
couple
Wood,
games,
I took the picture against Alex Wood. Nicolino.
Against Alex Wood.
Against Alex Wood. Oh. He's a rookie. Look at those numbers for this Miami Marlins.
Wood's been on fire. He's been
on fire, but he's due.
Yeah,
he's due for a bad outing
against Miami. I like his odds.
Nicolino's making his second start tonight. His first start, he gave up 1 run in 6 innings. He struck out 5.
Who did he play against?
And that was over Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly. This is the Dodgers. It's a much different animal.
I'm taking a chance with a Yankees-Rays stack in that one, thinking that's going to be a high-scored affair like the Indians game the other night.
I got burned bad on the Yankees last night because their numbers against Duffy were incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, incredible. So I did a stack for the Yankees, and they killed me. Anyway, if my Yankees would have came through for me, not only would have made the money, I probably would have been in the top 10.
Oh, wow.
I mean, really, I had that good of a night with my other plays. It was my 4 Yankees that just killed me. I got a combined, oh, my God, I got to think about this. 3.
Wow.
I got a combined 15 points out of my 4 Yankees.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Check this one out. Okay. Chris Sale, we know he's dominant. Mm-hmm. All right, going up against the Oakland A's tonight. Possible no-hitter.
Yeah.
But Adam Rosales, the second baseman for Oakland, in 17 career at-bats, is hitting .412 with 3 home runs against him. There is one guy that has Chris Sale's number, and that is the guy facing him tonight, Adam Rosales.
Well, I'm going to make a prediction for Alex Wood. He's only going to throw 6 innings, but he's going to strike out 12. At least. At least.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Hold on. Okay, all right, hold on. I'm going to give you – check this out.
All right.
All right, hold on. His last outing, 6 innings against Colorado, 10 strikeouts. His outing before that against Pittsburgh, 5 innings, 11 strikeouts, 54 points in that. And he didn't even get the quality start because he only went 5 innings. Still got 54 points.
Okay.
Again, the start before that, 5 innings, 8 strikeouts against the Giants, who are a pretty good hitting ball club.
They're struggling.
Yeah. That was on May the 2nd.
That's why I like Lance Lynn tonight.
That was on May the 2nd. And then on April the 26th, when they were hitting better than they are now, when they were healthier than they are now, too. And he still pitched a good game, 5 innings, 8 strikeouts, only gave up, he did give up the 4 earned, but then the previous game against the Giants, 6 innings, 5 strikeouts, no earned run. So he had a very good outing there. So his last 4 outings have been really good. I just think against the Marlins, West Coast trip. I just
traveling. Yeah.
I like his odds. I like Alex Wood tonight. I think he puts up a 58 to 60 point night.
All right,
or 50 to 60 point night.
I'm liking Jason Worth in the outfield. He's hitting .481 against R.A. Dickey with a couple of home runs. So I'm liking that numbers there. I said second base already. What else do I got? I don't know. Christian Yelich is hitting .409 against Alex Wood, but still, like you said, he is on fire tonight.
Just on fire. I just think.
But I like Lance Lynn tonight against the Giants.
You know, I've been getting burned. I've gotten burned on Lynn the last 2 starts. I've gotten burned on him, so I can't go that route tonight.
No,
but I don't blame you. Though.
Oh no, is it Waka pitching tonight?
I thought Waka's tomorrow night.
Is it tomorrow night?
I might be wrong about that. Hold on, let me take a look real quick. I can tell you.
All right. Yeah, because I can't. Maybe I can't remember if it's Lynn or Waka.
I thought I heard Waka.
Maybe Waka pitched last night. Why do I have Waka on my mind?
No, Waka is pitching tonight.
Okay, it is Waka.
So yeah, Waka is pitching.
Well, I even like that better than Lance Lynn.
I was going to say that's actually that's intriguing to me now
because the Giants are struggling offensively.
Bad, you're right.
Yep. So I'm thinking, and it's in St. Louis.
I got another one too. I'll be honest with you. This could be, like I said, this could be a sneaky stack, and this guy has pitched very well. Now, he is going against Cleveland, but Charlie Morton has got an ERA at 3.97. Yeah. He's got 54 strikeouts.
But that game's in Houston.
54 strikeouts in 45 innings.
Yeah, that's a lot of strikeouts. But he's going to give up a lot of earned runs tonight in Houston, so that's going to compensate for the strikeouts.
I don't know. I'm not banking on that. I mean, even against the Rangers in Houston, he struck out 8 and gave up 1 earned run. He gave up 4 earned at the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. That was his last pitch. He still struck out 10.
Yeah.
So he's been getting the strikeouts, and I at 8,300, I just think it's a steal for this guy. You got to give him a shot in one of your lineups. I think.
No doubt.
I'm really tempted to put him in.
Well, there's our FanDuel advice tonight. So if you're doing fantasy baseball, there you go, right there. And hopefully we'll cash in tonight. Just a quick reminder: don't forget to join us tomorrow at the Charlotte Sports Park as the Stone Crabs take on the Bradenton Marauders. It is iHeartRadio Day, free admission.
Throwing out the first pitch.
Also a candy drop after the game and autographs with the players. And tell your kids to bring their gloves because they can throw the ball around on the field with some of these players too. It's all brought to you by Port Charlotte Honda, Volkswagen, and Sky Academy of Englewood and Venice. For Bill Siebert, I'm Larry Timko. If we don't see you in the future, we'll see you in the pasture.
got an emergency plan. Make sure